How you doing, YouTube? We are with
Jeff Jones.
and he is playing
Grand Soil Psychics.
So we are going to start off with his main deck. We're going to move into the extra deck, and then hopefully we'll get to the side and he'll explain a little bit about the deck and how it works.
So the boss monster of the deck won me almost every game or put me in really good positions. Grand Soil. He's from the new set. He takes exactly 5 Earths to summon him, and when you do, your monster reborn any monster. The only downside is that when he leaves play, you skip your next turn's battle phase. But usually when you drop him, you're usually going for game anyway. So then I have 3 Serene Psychic Witch, who is the best. She's the best card, single card in the deck. She's like a Mystic Tomato, but better because she can be destroyed in any way to get her effect. And when she's destroyed, you banish the Psychic from your deck, and you special summon it during the next standby phase. And then we have 2 Tragodia, 2 Silent Psychic Wizard. He's a 1900, and when you summon him, you banish a Psychic from grave, and when he goes to grave afterwards, you bring it back. So, and it's mandatory, so you don't miss timing with it. So if you synchro with it, you still bring out the monster. We have 2 Giant Rat. It gets basically like everything in the deck. 2 Psychic Commander, 2 Card Trooper, it's Earth, it's a floater, feels for grave for Grand Soil, you can get it with Giant Rat. 2 Psychic Jumper, which is probably the second best monster in the deck. So like, because it's a level 2 Earth Tuner, and when you can pay 1,000 to target one Psychic monster you control and one monster your opponent controls, and then you swap them. And basically, whenever your opponent has like 1 monster out, you just like give them a witch, and then you attack over it. And it's really good just taking like single monster decks like against Rabbit and Heroes. It is pushing so much work because they usually stick to 1 monster at a time anyway. Then we have 2 Maxi and 2 Veiler. I wish I could run more, but there's just so many decks that they aren't good against. The only one that really matters is Windups, but it's the scariest matchup. And we have Gores and Esper Girl. She's a level 2 Earth Tuner as well, and when she's banished, if she comes back into play, you banish the top card of your deck face down, and then when she leaves play after that, you add the card to your hand. So it's you can banish it with Psychic Witch and Silent Wizard as well. And the last card is Granimal, which is really amazing. A lot of people don't go like Tour Guide to attack over a Giant Rat, and they'll go into, I don't know, we'll say Zen Mains or like Leviathan, and I just get this, and it just poops on them all day. So, those are for monsters. For spells, we have 3 Emergency Teleport, Staple, Psychics, 2 MST. If I had to change something about the deck, I really hated running MST when I ran 3, so I cut it, and I probably try running Forbidden Lance instead. 2 Pi Duality, 2 Miracle Synchro Fusion. When I first started testing this deck, this card was insane, but over like the past however many rounds I just played, it was like really mediocre. So I'd either cut 1 or just cut it all together. Pot of Avarice, Dark Hole, Mind Control, Heavy Storm, Creature Swap, because a lot of your guys are floaters or are good ways of taking your opponents, and Monster Reborn. And my single trap card is Psychic Overload. It says put 3 Psychic monsters from your grave back to your deck and draw 2 cards.
Like a mini Pot of Avarice.
It's a mini Pot of Avarice. It helps when you go over for Grand Soil. It helps fix your graveyard again. Again, with this and like this, a lot of times I drew conflicting hands with like Grand Soil, Fusion, Overload, and it just really sucks. So a lot of times I just sign it out Miracle Synchro Fusion out like every game. For the extra deck, we have Beast and Barkion. Every monster is like Earth and Earth Tuner. This card is probably like the MVP Synchro, just simply because you just go into Barkion and then you can drop the Grand Soils. Then we have Android, it's a Psychic, you need it for Miracle Synchro Fusion. Life Transfer, also Psychic, needed for Synchro Fusion. Psychic Nightmare, again, staple. Then you have Catastor, Black Rose, Scrap Dragon, Thought Ruler, and then I use Gaia Knight, so I needed a generic level 6 monster for when I take my opponents and need a Synchro. Then I have Leviathan, sold the Silver Mountain. I only got to use him once, but he was okay. I don't know if I'd still run it. Zen mains and 2 ultimate axe time kicker. When you get him out, he's pretty beastly. You get him out with Miracle Synchro Fusion. He has trample, lifelink, and he can't be targeted, or he can't be destroyed by card effects. So this won me my top, I think 16 match versus Underworld. Because he got me down really low, and then once I got him out, he couldn't get rid of him. His grapple wasn't big enough.
Is he at 3,500?
He's 29, so he gets over most things. The only way you can really get rid of him is Dimensional Prison, BLS, Chaos Sorcerer, basically it.
What kind of things did you side deck?
My side deck was pretty terrible. Side decking, I sided another Maxi for windups, 2 Cyber Dragons, and Chimera Tech for Gear Gaia. I didn't get to play any though. My third MST, I had 3 Royal Decree. There's only 2 right here right now, but I borrowed 1. 3 Royal Decree for things like Heroes. I used it against Dark World. Goes in match, which I never sided in at all. 2 Kairos from the Never Dimension. I really wanted to side a Soul Drain, but Soul Drain hurts my deck, so I needed another way to deal with, like, my worst matchup is honestly like Monarchs, which I played tested a lot online, but no one here really played them. But that, it's really good against Dark World too. This is how I beat my Dark World opponent with this. 2 Needle Sealing, which is like, it's probably like game 2 and 3 against windups is probably one of the best cards because they can Magician Shark you and Shockmaster you, and it's a 1-card chainable out to like that entire field. So this, I only got to use this once because I only drew it once, and then last card was Kinetic Soldier for Heroes. But I beat like all my hero matchups. I never drew this against heroes. I just beat them all by taking their monsters.
Now you already said you wanted to take out MSTs, you wanted to take out 4 Forbidden Lances.
Yeah.
Was there anything else that you would have changed in your side deck, extra deck, main deck?
I mean, my side deck, I'm sure I could have side deck better. I can't think of the top of my head. But my main deck, I would definitely try to... I don't think I run Creature Swap anymore because it's terrible versus windups. It's good versus almost everything else. But if everyone keeps running windups, I just wouldn't run Creature Swap. Miracle Synchro Fusion, I dropped down to 1 or 2, or dropped down to 1 or 0. MST, I mean, when you're going all out, it's just really hard to like blind MST back rows. I think that maybe like Lance might just be better. The odd thing is I never got a Grand Soil Bottomless though, so I don't know. Every time I dropped a Grand Soil, it resolved. I don't think I got it ever Solemn Warning or Tremendal. It never died.
That's weird.
Yeah, no, never.
Do you have anything that you want to say to YouTube, your fans, for playing Psychics, everything?
I mean, I don't know. I'm really disappointed I lost. I really thought I could have taken my 3rd win, but I'm glad I got so far with Psychics. I didn't think I was going to do this well. I only tested the deck for like a week and a half. My friend, I only told 1 person about the deck, and it was my friend who helped me, so shout out to him. His name is Chase. He's from California. Thank you for helping me testing it. And I guess I don't know if I'm still going to use it because I usually only like to use a deck once, and then when everyone knows about it, I try to move on to something else. But I might try to perfect it a little bit. So hopefully in the future I can make it better and maybe win with it.
Thanks, Jeff.